Hello, this is John here to show you another tutorial in Moodle. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add a Turnitin assignment onto your Moodle page. What you're going to do is go to the top of your page and turn editing on. Mine's already on, but once you turn that green button on, it should change the view of your page like this. And we'll be able to scroll down to the section we want to add our Turnitin assignment to and click Add an Activity or Resource. Here we'll want to scroll down to the bottom and select Turnitin assignment. What Turnitin is an outside resource that is utilized within Moodle as a plugin where we can submit our assignments and the Turnitin organization reviews the assignment to make sure that there is no plagiarism. So once we do have our page kind of set up here, this will allow us to go ahead and name the assignment. We'll do it like we would any other assignment on Moodle. So we'll just go ahead and put something there. You probably want to put the outline of the assignment, maybe include a rubric or something in the summary area. I'll just type description for now. After that, we'll want to go ahead and scroll down and we'll want to take a look at submission type. Now, we have two types of submissions. We have a file upload or a text submission. A text submission will allow them to type in a little box, and the file upload will allow them to upload a file. Typically, if you're doing a paper, you probably want to let them do the file upload, but if you want to do both, you're more than welcome to. The next part will allow you to choose how many parts to the assignment we want to include. This is important if the student, or if there's multiple parts to the assignment, the student can submit multiple files for each. And obviously the maximum file size, and this will allow us to allow students to see their originality reports where they can see if their Turnitin assignment is truly original. Like I said, Turnitin is a very nice tool because it does review the entire assignment just to check to see if there is plagiarism, but it's also a nice tool to help you review papers as well. After we do all that, we have the Turnitin advanced options where we can allow late submissions, set up our report generation speed. So this is kind of our own preference. Typically we can generate these immediately, but if you want to generate one report at one time, you can set up so the reports are generated on the due date. We can store student papers. And if we store our student papers, this will allow Turnitin to check to see if the stored paper, or if the papers the students are submitting are similar to ones that have been stored. So if students are trying to submit a paper they did a few years ago, or if they're trying to copy another student's paper and submit it, that will catch it. It will also check against the internet, check against journals and periodicals. So if the student is copying line for line from internet or particular publications or anything, it will catch that within Turnitin and put that on the report for us. We also have the exclude bibliography, exclude quoted material. This will allow us to go through to see if any material was copied in both the bibliography and the quoted material. Right now we have those checked to no because we do want to include those, so we'll go ahead and leave those in. But typically if you don't really care for the bibliography or any kind of quoted material to be checked, we can go ahead and change those. And then exclude small match. This will exclude, so if a student is caught plagiarizing or has copied an idea or something from another source and is trying to claim it as their own, we can set the exclude small match assert. So if the student only copied like 4 or 5 words within a sentence from another source, it's not going to hurt them. It's not going to report it and turn it in as plagiarism. So we can put 5 words in here, and if any kind of sentence or anything in the paper seems plagiarized past 5 words, it will report it. But if not, it's not going to worry about it. And of course, we have the area where we can set up our grading material, especially if we have a category that we want to set up our grades in, and the usual settings we have where we can set it up for groups, and our common module settings, and we can restrict access to users. After that, we want to go ahead and save and display. So this will bring us to the overall Turnitin page, where we have some options as the instructor of the course. Obviously, we can go to options to go through and set up our options. This will allow us to set up our grade settings, our comments, and even the submission settings. So right here in the auto submit, we can set this so it's instantly submitted to Turnitin once you upload it, or there can be a review upload before submitting it. You're more than welcome to set these settings up the way you would like them to. We have a submission inbox, so for any student that does submit a paper, we can go through and check the submission for our paper. Obviously, it's going to list all of the student submissions and stuff over here, and then it's going to have an ID and information and all the kind of reports it would have from Turnitin over in these little areas right over here. The submit paper area will allow us to submit a paper for a student. And then once again, the overall summary is here for us to see the overall assignment. And if we go back to submit paper real quick, we can go ahead and select the file type. So we want to do file upload, especially if a student emailed us and wants us to turn it in for them. And then from here we can select the student, the submission title, and then we can select the document and add it ourselves. We can even go in and make it so that we can just view specific groups on our page. And there's also an update, this Turnitin assignment at the top corner. So if we do need to make any adjustments to our Turnitin assignment, we can do so at any time. This is how to add a Turnitin assignment onto your course page. Thanks for watching.